Today we dive into a major political storm brewing across the Atlantic, President Donald Trump's immigration crackdown, and what it means for Africa, particularly Nigeria. Trump returns to the bang. Just 10 days after taking the oath of office for a second time, President Trump is back with his signature hardline stance on immigration. According to a recent leaked document from the USA Immigration and Customs Enforcement (ICE), nearly 2 million documented immigrants have been identified for deportation. Among them are over 31,809 Africans, with Somalia, Mauritania, and Nigeria leading the list. This move isn't just about border control, it's about a policy shift that sends a clear message. America is tightening its doors once again. But why the Trump administration is executing its agenda? What does this mean for the affected African countries? Let's take a look at the numbers. About 4,090 Somalians are going to be deported. Mauritania have about 3,822 potential deportees. Nigeria 3,690. Ghana 3,228, Guinea 1,897, Cameroon 1,736, Ethiopia 1,713, Senegal 1,689, Liberia 1,563, Sierra Leone 1,563, Egypt 1,461, Kenya 1,282, Ivory Coast 1,224, DRC Democratic Republic of Congo 1,068, The Gambia 1,035, Sudan 1,012, Eritrea 973, Mali 929, Angola 602, Niger 642, Zimbabwe 545, Morocco 495, Togo 427, Uganda 393, South Africa 379, Rwanda 338, Cape Verde 314, Algeria 306, Burkina Faso 303, Tanzania 301, Zambia 174, Chad 169, Tunisia 160, South Sudan 136, Benin 102, Libya 89, Central African Republic 82, Gabon 60, Djibouti 29, Equatorial Guinea 20, Namibia 19, Mozambique 14, Botswana 12, Lesotho 11, Eswatini 6, Madagascar 5, Seychelles 4. Nigeria, with 3,690 of its citizens on the deportation list, is the third most of affected African countries. This raises several pressing concerns. Economic strain. Many of those being deported have lived in the USA for years, contributing to the economy through employment, entrepreneurship, and remittance. Their sudden return could put a strain on Nigeria's already struggling economy. In 2023 alone, Nigerians in the diaspora sent over $21 billion in remittance, a critical source of foreign exchange. A mass deportation could disrupt this flow. Unemployment and social pressure. With limited job opportunities and already high unemployment rate, integrating thousands of returnees into Nigeria's economy would be a daunting task. This influx could increase crime rates, deepen social frustration, and even fuel anti-government sentiment. Diplomatic fallout. How will the Nigerian government respond? Will President Bola Tinubu's administration take a firm stance or passively accept the mass deportation? Historically, Nigeria has struggled to assert itself on the global stage when it comes to negotiating better migration policies. This could be another test of the government's diplomatic strength. Now, let's look at the political implication on Africa. Will African leaders react? This immigration crackdown isn't just about the USA policy, it also exposes the vulnerabilities of African governments. Many of those being deported fled economic hardship, political instability, and social insecurity in their own countries. Their forced returns highlights the failure of African leaders to create an environment where their citizens can thrive. Now, the big question is, will African leaders take a stand? Will the African Union engage the USA government in negotiation, or will they simply accept this as another Western policy? In conclusion, Africa must wake up. This deportation saga is a wake-up call for African nations. If governments continue to ignore the fundamental issues pushing people abroad, unemployment, corruption, poor governance, mass migration will persist, and policies like Trump's will continue to disrupt lives. Now back to you viewers, what are your thoughts on this deportation crackdown? How should Nigeria and other African countries affected respond? Drop your comments below and let's keep this conversation going. Until next time, this is Let's Talk Politics on Naija Anchor News.